Hey everyone, welcome to Wildcats World, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things, which is of course the Umbrella Academy. In the amazing world of the Umbrella Academy, there is no doubt in my mind that they would have to cut some things out when making the TV series. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the differences between the comic book and the TV series, revolving around my favorite character, which is of course number 5. I love the Umbrella Academy comics. I own them all, and they are just amazing. I love them much more than the TV series. Not to say that the TV series is bad, I just love the comics more. I know that other people have made YouTube videos about the Umbrella Academy, differences between the comic and the TV show, but I have not watched any of them. In fact, the 2 thumbnails I have on the screen right now, I have not even watched the video of them. So all of this is just coming from my mind because I'm an Umbrella Academy fan, a large fan. So let's start. So number 5's age. Inside the comics, number 5 is a 70-year-old. And his physical form is that of a 10-year-old. And he was inside of the Apocolipse for 40 years. And number 5 from the TV series is 58 years old. His physical form is that of a 12-year-old. And he was inside of the Apocolipse for 46 years. That is, of course, if my math is right. I am a human being. I can't get math wrong. Oh, Dolores, easily one of my favorite characters, simply because her interaction with number 5 is so cute. However, inside the comics, Dolores is more of a, stone statue. Not exactly a mannequin, if I say so myself. Dolores did have a relationship with number 5, however, wasn't nearly as stretched out as the TV series. It is only said that number 5 loves Dolores in one single panel. But this is one scene where I think that the TV series excelled much further than the comics. I love their relationship. Oh, it was so sad when he gave her up. Oh. The Apocolipse. This is basically the whole plot of the whole series. When number 5 found the eyeball, it was a very big plot point. But inside the comics, the eyeball does not exist because Leonard Peabody, aka Harold Jenkins, does not exist. And when number 5 did enter the Apocolipse, he was actually quite happy for a while. In quote from the story, "It took me a few days to figure out I was the only boy left alive. But once I did, I was ecstatic. I was free. No one to tell you what to do. No one to make you feel small. No one to make you wear a mask. Of course, it eventually occurred to me that this is bad." And when number 5 was trying to get back home, the commission didn't come and help him get back. Number 5 actually figured out how to time travel back in time, but the commission caught him in the middle. Man, isn't number 5 awesome? Am I the only one who thinks he's just so cool? So, powers. This is what separates the Umbrella Academy from any normal person. They have special abilities. And number 5, of course, has the ability to time travel and teleport. Wait, no? I must be mistaken. Oh yes, it's only his TV version that can actually teleport. His comic version can only time travel, and he's actually quite good at it. But it's basically impossible to travel back in time, which is what makes it so hard when he jumped too far into the future. And that's how he got stuck inside the Apocolipse. However, once again, I do actually like the TV show's version on this much better than the comics. I quite like that he is able to jump through space, and he just gets tired out easily, so it's not too overpowered. And when he travels through time, he's not very good at it either. So he has these great abilities, he just isn't that good at it. However, number 5 inside the comics can what seems to be super speed when he performs micro jumps into the future, so he just seems to be going really fast. So, the Handler, not directly related to number 5, just like Dolores is, but still very important, as she is the one that found him inside of the Apocolipse. And they seem to have this weird trust of each other, yet they absolutely hate one another. But inside the comics, the Handler does not exist, and the commission is only led by Carmichael. Or inside the TV series, they call him AJ, but I don't call him AJ because they only call him Carmichael, and the comics are canon. But with no Handler, who is going to eat Carmichael? I mean, it's like the most important scene. But in this scene, I could just imagine some person saying, "Oh, what'd you have for lunch?" And the Handler's just like, "Oh, just had some fish, like salmon." And little did they know that that salmon was their boss. Well, not salmon, a goldfish. But who better to perform the scene than good old number 5? To be fair, number 5 had more of a bone to pick with Carmichael inside the comics than I would say the Handler did inside the TV series. So it just makes more sense. Just like inside the TV show, number 5 is a great assassin. And inside the TV series, number 5 is good because he has a lot of training, but that is not the case for the comics. Let's just say that, it wasn't very fun to watch what happened. So number 5, the commission actually has surgeons that performed surgery on number 5 to make him the perfect killer. They injected number 5 with DNA from all the world's most famous assassins. As number 5 says inside the comics, he is the perfect killer in every sense of the word, because he is every killer. And the commission also halted his aging process, causing him to not age, which means he will not die from old age. Basically, he can live forever as long as someone doesn't shoot him. But he's probably going to shoot them first, because once again, he's a perfect killer, so yeah. And I actually remember there being a scene inside the first book inside the Umbrella Academy series called the Apocolipse suit, in which Pogo tells number 5 he's not aging. And number 5 has this look of like, oh my goodness, that's insane. But he knew. He knows. Come on. So if you were closing your eyes because of the bloody scene, you can open them up now as we're talking about paradox cytosis, which is a disease that happens if you come in contact with yourself at a different point in time. Paradox cytosis is only a film thing. However, I do have an idea of where they got the inspiration for it from the second book in the Umbrella Academy series called Dallas. It just so happens that around the time when number 5 comes in contact with his older self, which does happen inside the comic books, that he starts to go, as I would say, a little bit insane, because he's going to go in and he's going to kill the president. He's got all these looks, saying all these remarks and stuff that's just a little bit insane to me. You guys all know what time it is. It's time for fun facts. I have random things I want to talk about. So you guys all know Luther, right? Number 1, team leader. Yeah, did you know he's actually biological siblings with number 5? Yeah. But even more insane, what is with the cube in the Sparrow Academy? What's the cube? Do you have a block as a team member? What? And this isn't just a random book thing. It's inside the films, too. What? I am just so confused right now. I have no idea what's up with that.